After having tested Tsubaki.2 in early access, I can confidently say that this isn't just a small upgrade to an anime image generator. It feels like a shift towards something much more control-focused. The outputs aren't just pretty anymore. The model actually seems to understand instructions better, handle complex scenes more reliably, and keep characters consistent in ways that previous anime AI models often struggled with. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel. And for anyone who creates anime style characters, comics, or visual storytelling content, that changes matters a lot. Tsubaki.2 is part of the ecosystem built by PixAI, a platform that's designed specifically around anime style generation. Now, unlike general AI image tools that try to cover every possible art style, PixAI focuses heavily on anime and ACG style content. Basically, that focus shows up in the model design, the character consistency tools, and even in the way the community shares prompts and settings that others can remix. It feels like a generic generator and more like a platform built with anime creators in mind. Now, the real focus here in this entire video is Tsubaki.2 itself. From the early access testing, the update seems to center around four major improvements. First is strong prompt understanding and instruction following. Second is much better spatial structure, composition, and lighting logic. And third is improved motion and physical behavior in characters and objects themselves. Fourth is storytelling, meaning the model handles narrative scenes and character interaction much more effectively. Those are big claims, so the only way to really evaluate them is to test them. Now, the first test that I ran focused on multi-character interaction, which is something anime AI models historically struggle with. The prompt I used described two characters interacting physically, with one partially blocking the other while both had detailed clothing and distinct expressions. In earlier versions, like Tsubaki and even Tsubaki v1.1, prompts like this often produced broken anatomy, characters blending into each other, or straight limb placement. Now, with Tsubaki.2, the result was noticeably more stable. The model handled occlusion correctly, meaning one character partially blocking the other actually made visual sense. Hands and arms stayed consistent with the pose, and the composition felt more intentional instead of chaotic. It still wasn't perfect, but compared to the previous versions, the difference was obvious. Next, I tested complex clothing layers. Now, this is another area where anime generators tend to break down, especially when outfits include multiple materials, accessories, or detailed costume elements. The prompt here described a character wearing layered clothing with straps, belts, and ornamental details. Older versions tended to simplify or collapse these elements together. Tsubaki.2 did a much better job keeping the structure intact. The clothing layers looked distinct, the folds actually followed the character's pose more naturally, and the lighting across the outfit was much more consistent. It gave the impression that the model understands how clothing sits on a body, rather than just drawing patterns. Now, another interesting test involved combining mecha elements with a human character. This kind of prompt is notoriously different because it mixes mechanical structure with organic anatomy. Previous models sometimes treated these elements inconsistently, leading to mechanical parts melting into the character or losing structural logic. In the Tsubaki.2 test, the mechanical elements stayed much more defined. The armor pieces followed believable shapes, and the integration between the human figure and the mechanical components felt much cleaner. It wasn't just visually sharper, it actually respected the structural logic of the design itself. I also tested semi-transparent materials, which are surprisingly tricky for AI models. Now, prompts involving translucent fabrics or layered lighting often produce strange artifacts or inconsistent shading. Here, Tsubaki.2 handled transparency noticeably better. The fabric remained semi-transparent while still preserving the underlying form of the character. Lighting interacted with the material more realistically, which made the whole image feel more cohesive. The final test that I ran was one of the most interesting, a multi-panel manga layout. Now, instead of generating a single illustration, the prompt asked for a small comic-style panel composition showing sequential action. Previous versions could sometimes generate panels, but the narrative logic between them was inconsistent. With Tsubaki.2, the panels felt more intentional. The character remained recognizable across the panels, the poses progressed logically, and the composition resembled something closer to an actual manga storyboard than random frames. And after running these sets, a few strengths became very, very clear. The biggest improvement is prompt understanding. The model seems much better at interpreting instructions rather than approximating them. Scenes that would previously collapse into visual confusion now hold together much more reliably. Composition and spatial logic are now also noticeably stronger. Characters interact with environments more naturally, and scenes feel less like isolated elements floating together. But it's also important to talk about areas that still need improvement. Some very complex prompts can still produce inconsistencies, especially when too many elements compete for attention in the same frame. And while storytelling generation has improved, long narrative sequences or complex manga layouts could still benefit from further refinement. In terms of use cases, Tsubaki.2 seems especially well suited for original character creation, anime-style illustration, VTuber character concepts, and manga-style storytelling. Now, the stronger prompt interpretation also makes it useful for creators who want more control over how their ideas translate visually. Overall, the early access experience suggests that Tsubaki.2 isn't just another incremental model update. The improvements point towards something so much bigger, moving from AI that simply generates attractive images toward AI that gives creators more control over the creative process. And that's really the biggest takeaway from this test. Tsubaki.2 feels like a shift from pretty outputs to creative control. Having said that, that'll be all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below how you would use this new Tsubaki.2 and what features are your favorite. Particularly, I want to hear it all in the comments down below. Once again, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.